Hey guys, and welcome to another video in Ocho Rios. Well, not Ocho really, but we're in Oracabessa, which is past Ocho Rios. As you can see, we're on the beach. It's in the afternoon. I'm doing a tour with some friends. We did Dunn's River, but you guys have seen many Dunn's River videos. But we discovered it's like a turtle sanctuary where the turtles come up, they lay their eggs. And what we're going to do today is an actual turtle release. So I'm so excited to show you guys this. It's something unique in Jamaica. Turtle release here, Oracabessa, Jamaica, on the beach. So these are the different turtles that come out here, I guess. You have Thames Ridley, I think, a Ridley, Hawksbeak, flatback, loggerhead, green, and then leatherback. Now in Trinidad, a lot of leatherback. It's very popular that leatherback turtles come up in Trinidad and lay eggs.
To Gibraltar Beach, that's the name of the beach we're on. Beach here is now the most populous turtle beach in Jamaica. We get more turtles come up here. We've had more turtles lay since we started the project here than anywhere else. I came to Jamaica in 2003, retired, came here, didn't know anything about turtles. Where I lived in Britain, you can't be further from the sea. We're 100 miles in any direction. So came here, first year we were here, in the June, we saw this track coming up the beach. We went down and lo and behold, it was a turtle track. But the guy that was looking after the house next door was digging up the eggs to sell them because they believe that mixed in a punch, it's like a Viagra, which is utter rubbish, it's not. But they believe it. And so the eggs were being dug up to be sold. That season we lost 8 mother turtles that got killed. Every turtle that came out they killed, and every nest that was laid was stolen. Decided we'd buy a flashlight instead. We stood at this end of the beach, lit the whole beach up, and they all just ran away. And that season we didn't lose a single turtle. And since then on the beach we haven't lost any. The next year we discovered that the turtle dug, laid. We'd had some heavy rain. We thought, oh, this nest is going to hatch, and we'd read the books and it said 60 days. 60 days came, 70 days came, it didn't hatch. The water had gone into the nest, drowned the turtles, they were all gone. So we suddenly realised you couldn't leave the nests in certain places if there was water, because that would kill them. So each year we've improved. This season alone we've had 293 incidents. That's turtles coming off. Some laid, 186 nests, and 106 didn't on that trip in. We've had a lot of new turtles this year that come up. First time they've ever tried to lay. They wander around, don't know what to do, go back, come up the next night, try it again, then might on the third night. So that was a much higher number than we'd normally get. But we've already released 6,600. We've still got 20 nests left, and we'll probably hit about 19,000. But that is less than last year because turtles don't lay every year. They lay every 2, 3 or 4 years. So because you've got those cycles, you get a really good year, a fabulous year, and then it dips. And last year we had some like 24,000 turtles, and we had 335 nests. But since we've started, our grand total now is 252,439. So about 3 weeks ago we crossed the 250,000 mark. We also train lots of the other beaches. So we don't only do what we do here, we help other people get started, etc. We're then going to go over there and make a big circle around the nest. We'll open up the nest, take a few turtles out. One of my guys will wash it, see what a wash one looks like. And then when we take them all out, you're going to wash them. You take them and you're going to hold them with your finger and thumb, and you're going to put them into the sea, wash them, take them out once, do it again, second time, third time. You're going to check the eyes are open, and you're going to look at their belly button to make sure it's healed properly. What that means is that every turtle that goes back is in prime condition. Sometimes when nests go out, especially at this time of year when it's hotter at the top than the bottom ones haven't hatched properly. And so we're letting them go, we used to let them go before they were ready, but now every single one will go out and it'll be perfect. Then we take them back in the bucket to the end of the beach. We tip the bucket over, and the reason we take them to the back of the beach is so that they can exercise to get into the sea. They also set their GPS because the turtles come back here to breed. And as we let them out, they're setting their little GPS reading the magnetic force of the earth, and it's the same system that salmon use to actually go back to the same river, birds go back to the same place to breed. Once we've done that and they've gone, at the end I'm going to gather you back around and tell you where they go and what happens to them, okay? So don't disappear off once you've seen the turtles, alright? Because I've got another couple of minutes of boring you. The other thing you need to know is they are sexed by temperature. So when we let the nest go in the summer, all the hatchlings are female. But we've been doing a project with Tufts University in Boston, and we've now got 35 loggers on the beach, and we've had some really surprising results, because we thought, you know, you get to October, November time, it's still hot enough to be female, and actually it isn't. We've found that we're going to get more males than we expect because of the temperatures that we've discovered on the beach. But there are also places on the beach that are quite cold compared to other spots on the beach, because we've got 100-foot cliffs behind, and that creates a shadow. And so now that we're starting to get a heat map of the beach, we're starting to understand where nests will be more male or more female at different points in the year.
So some really good information from Mel, who runs the show. So now we're going to get the turtles. You excited, son?
Yeah, it's magical.
Magical.
See the mesh that's there? That's because we have mongoose on the beach, and the mongoose would dig in and eat them when they smell them hatch. Okay? So we take that away, and here's our first baby sea turtle. Okay? So they're going to wave at you and smile. You're going to take it and wash it, and this is what will happen. This is how they get out of the nest.
Come on, little guys. Come on out. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
What kind of turtles are these?
These are hawksbill. These are the only critically endangered sea turtle now. All the others are endangered or at risk, but these are critical.
Come on, you guys.
So, if you look at the ones that are covered in sand, and then you look at the washed one, if it looked like the end of my finger, bring it to one of us and we'll say whether it's right or not. If it isn't, we put them in our incubator, cook them. If you hold and you touch the end of the nose, they've got a little sharp point. And when they're in the egg and they move, that's what gets them out the egg. Without that, they can't escape. Okay? And then the first thing you'll see when you see them hatch is their nose will come through, then the flippers. And so we always get asked, how do you know we've got them all? Once we start to move the shells out, you can't go deeper than that. So once we've got shells, we're fine. So the shells are flexible.
They're rubbery.
And basically, they're the size of a table tennis or a ping pong ball, depending whether you come from America or Europe. But basically, this is what the turtle grew in.
Okay, go find the guy with the blue shirt.
So you saw them dig up the nest. Now we're going to wash and release.
What we're going to do is wash them. This is how you hold them, finger and thumb, side of the shell between the flippers. You're going to walk in the water, wash it once, twice, 3 times. We do this to make sure the eyes are open and to make sure this area is healed. This is where they were attached to the egg sac. Once it's nice and flat, it's healed. After we have washed all the turtles, then we count them, then we release them. Any questions? Alright, so you guys can just reach in, pick it up the way I'm holding it, this one, finger and thumb. You want to take this one?
Again, son is washing the turtle. Does the navel look healed? Yes, it does.
It does?
Yeah. So this is the turtle son have, and he washed. What do you think, sir?
It's amazing.
Yeah,
What do you?
amazing. What are you naming him?
I don't know. Didn't think so far ahead.
You name him Herbert.
Who,
Sorry. You got yours?
Yeah.
So cute.
And you got yours? Nice.
We're behind, so. Yes, I can keep them one.
Yeah, this would the crocs getting rid of us. The other
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
You can always clean it.
This is the unwashed and the washed one.
Too long.
Alright, go and put him in the clean bucket. Alright, I think that should be enough. These all look good to go. They look healed. So Son has the turtle and we're going to put it in the clean water, the clean bucket. He's verified he is good and we'll put him in the clean bucket.
Check that one. Here, show him.
You want to do the next one?
He said it'll be real noisy.
So this is everybody on the beach taking part, washing the turtles before we let them go. Amazing, amazing experience. Son is doing another one.
This guy knows like a he knows.
All right, most of them has been washed and they're now being counted. As you know from the talk, they keep a very accurate count of the amount they let go and whatnot. So this is a very important part.
During this about 6 years.
137.
So the count is in, it's 137.
He said about when I asked him how many.
You're going to go back. Okay. Next wave will right them. Then you'll see them swim out and you'll see the little heads bob up and down. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Let it just touch the ground and then just leave it for them to come out. That's it, lovely.
They're all crying.
They'll start to orientate towards the sea once they start to move.
This is amazing.
One. You right here, you kind of like the side of the
When we have primary schools, they come as like the blue, the green,
Oh, that guy is a racer. Usain Bolt.
Get a bigger one.
And he has been beaten out of.
Yeah, somebody come and take it. Oh, there they go. Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, quite up there.
Yeah, look. Some guy's way out.
Yeah.
They actually swim pretty fast.
Right. Look out. Backflipping. So are you seeing the turtles there? They're heading in. They're getting flipped over by the water, but they're swimming. And I'm not sure if the video picks it up, but you've seen the little heads bobbing as they swim out. It is just amazing. Most of them look like they're in the water already. There is just some here remaining. And they're heading out. Look at this thing.
Wait, you are cheating.
This one should take him. Yeah. Oh man. On his journey.
He's back.
No man. He'll get mixed up a little bit and then he'll head out. So yeah. He's not heard anyway. Maybe a little too much. You see this one?
Tucks his arms in, right? And then glides. Oh, that's great. How's he know that already? Fair play, buddy.
Yeah. I think that's it.
He's gone.
Wow.
He's gone.
He came up to breed and then he's goes again. So just amazing. You know? Wash the turtles, count, and as you saw, we released them. We're gonna head back to Mel so he'll give us a little more information about what happens to them now that they're back in the ocean after hatching. Come on.
Once they get through the first part and they get used to swimming, they call it the swim frenzy, and they're trying to avoid any big fish that are going to eat them. The reason we do it at this time and not at night is because the big fish aren't here now. The bay gets hot and the big fish go to cooler, deeper water. So by and large, we don't have any big fish that could eat them in the bay. Like today, they've gone out, nothing gets eaten. At night, between here and the sea, we lose 30 to 40%. In the sea, you can lose another 40 to 50%. So on a bad day, only 10 out of 100 will make it to the horizon, whereas probably of the 137 we let out, probably 135 will make it. So this is why we time it to be here, and because you're here, the crabs, the birds, the mongoose won't come out to eat them because you're here.
Yep.
So therefore, you've helped save probably about 50 plus turtles today just by being here. Within 6 to 8 weeks, they go between the Yucatan and Cuba. Now, if they're on the Cuban side, the current takes them round Cuba, up the east coast of Florida, and they get picked up by the current that takes them across the Atlantic. They end up in the summer in Portugal, Spain, North Africa, and when the current moves in the winter months, they end up in West Africa. Then they feed up, come all the way back down to the other end of the Caribbean, up the South American coast, back to around here, 10,000 miles, takes 5 years. When they come back, they're about this big. But they can swim against the current, so then they don't leave the Caribbean. If they're on the western side, they go into the Gulf, Louisiana, Texas, Mexico, back around the Yucatan, Central America. When they get to Venezuela, the current brings them back here. 4,000 miles, takes 2 years, and they're that sort of size. Again, too big for the fish to eat. So that's their cycle that they do, all right? But because they set their GPS, this is the only place they will come to breed in the future. Can I thank you very much for coming? Hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully see you again.
We wrapped it up. It was an amazing experience. He spoke about like in June, July, that's when they come up to lay, so I plan to come back at that point in time, but this was really good. The numbers are up on the screen, so in case anybody wants to do the experience, you can contact Mel directly and he'll inform you. It didn't take long, all right? Within an hour and a half, it's done. All right, so it's definitely worth it. If you guys are in the area, this is Oracabessa, a little after Ochi, you should come and do it. Mel is doing some really good work. They started this, 13 years ago or something. These guys are now official game wardens, so it is now illegal to harm the eggs. You could end up in jail, so they've done a good job, and it's been over 10 years since they've had any kind of turtle loss. Amazing results. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again.
And he has been beaten out of
Yeah, somebody come and take it. Oh, there they go. Whoa.